Imagine standing in front of someone you like. No fancy clothes, no shiny phone, no job, just you, the wind, and a very sharp stick. How do you even begin to impress them? You cannot buy dinner. You cannot rent shelter. You cannot even promise tomorrow will be safe. So what actually mattered back then? The answer is not muscles. It is not looks. It is something far more clever and deeply human. Forget luxury cars and designer brands completely. Ancient dating operated on a different currency. Their entire economy was built on survival. If you could not provide, you became invisible. The first flex was not a gold watch. It was literally a successful hunt returning home. Bringing back quality meat changed everything instantly. But not just any meat. The prime cuts. Sharing food was not simple kindness. It was strategy. It proved you could protect and provide reliably. Your first date was literally a hunting expedition. Romance meant bringing back the largest catch. But raw strength was never the full picture. Women consistently looked past brute force alone. They wanted a mind that could solve problems. Tool-making skills were the original professional resume. A perfectly balanced spear meant group safety guaranteed. A tightly woven basket meant winter food secured. Craftsmanship was literally the first love language. And yes, humor existed back then. Seriously, archaeologists found early games and playful artifacts. Laughter lowered stress hormones. It built instant bonds. The person who made others laugh stood out immediately. They were not just surviving. They were thriving socially. Bad storytellers were probably left behind voluntarily. Nobody wants to camp next to a boar. Storytelling became another massive attraction factor quickly. Gathering around the fire served multiple purposes daily. It was the original theater. The very first podcast. Men who told captivating stories gained instant status. They preserved vital knowledge. They entertained the tired. They made a brutal world feel slightly softer. Music and rhythm played a surprisingly huge role too. Early humans used bone flutes and rhythmic drumming. Synchronized movement built deep trust within groups fast. It showed coordination, health, and social awareness clearly. It was physical, but it carried deep emotional weight. Personal grooming might genuinely surprise you right now. They had no mirrors, but they absolutely had standards. Clear skin, healthy hair, symmetrical features mattered deeply. These were subtle biological signals of good genetics. They used natural clays, red ochre, and plant dyes. Not for shallow vanity, but for social signaling. Looking put together showed you respected the group dynamics. It proved you had spare energy for self-care, which signaled you had energy for family stability. Physical posture communicated confidence without speaking a word. Standing tall meant you faced threats fearlessly. Slouching signaled weakness or hidden illness instantly. Dance moves were never just casual entertainment either. Rhythmic stepping displayed stamina and genetic vitality. Clumsy movements quietly raised red flags daily. Everyone watched. Everyone judged. Everyone remembered quietly. Fire-making was the ultimate ancient dating profile. If you could start flames reliably, you won. Cold nights revealed who truly brought value daily. Sparking fire required patience and precise technique. Failure meant shivering through freezing, dangerous hours. Success proved discipline and calm under pressure. That steady hand attracted partners immediately back then. Think about this for just one quick second. If you had to impress someone with zero money, what would you actually bring to the table today? A practical skill? A genuinely funny story? Or just consistent, reliable emotional presence? Drop your honest answer in the comments right now. I am genuinely curious what you would choose. But there is a deeper evolutionary layer here. Nature did not just reward strength or tools. It heavily rewarded cooperation and emotional intelligence. Partners consistently chose those who showed real empathy, those who cared for the injured without hesitation, who shared resources fairly during lean seasonal times, who avoided unnecessary aggression and hoarding behaviors. Kindness was never weak. It was evolutionary gold. It signaled long-term reliability, not just short-term flash. A cooperative partner meant safer children surviving longer. A listening partner meant better group harmony overall. Social intelligence beat raw power every single time. Conflict resolution skills were quietly highly valued too. Men who de-escalated tension kept the group intact. They prevented dangerous fights that could end badly. Patience and observation were quietly attractive traits. Reading social cues prevented costly group mistakes daily. It showed maturity. It showed genuine leadership potential. Wait until you hear what happened next, though. When populations grew, social networks expanded rapidly. Reputation became the new invisible currency overnight. Word traveled fast across interconnected tribal networks. Your past actions dictated your future dating prospects. Being known as reliable opened every single door. Being known as selfish closed them permanently fast. Character was literally the original credit score system. Elders quietly tracked who shared and who hoarded. Gossip was actually a vital social filtering tool. It removed dangerous partners before tragedy ever struck. A single broken promise could ruin prospects forever. Trust took years to build, seconds to shatter. That intense social pressure shaped modern behavior deeply. But here is where it gets truly fascinating. The traits that attracted partners in deep prehistory, they did not vanish when money was invented. They simply got wrapped in modern packaging slowly. That provider instinct, it is still wired deeply. That craving for humor and storytelling, still dominant. That need for empathy and cooperation, absolutely vital. Money just became the modern shortcut for safety. But the core human preferences never actually changed. We still crave reliability over empty, flashy promises. We still value wit over arrogant, loud boasting. We still fall for genuine kindness. Every single time. Modern dating apps completely ignore these ancient rules. They optimize for quick matches and shallow swipes. Yet human brains still crave deep evolutionary signals. That is why modern relationships often feel hollow. We forgot the blueprint. We just changed the scenery. The cave might be gone, but the blueprint remains. So next time you stress over modern dating apps, or worry about not having enough to show off, remember what actually builds lasting human attraction. It is not what you own. It is who you are. Your skills, your humor, your genuine daily character. That is what impressed people for hundreds of thousands of years. And it is still exactly what works flawlessly today. If this story shifted how you view relationships, hit that like button. Subscribe for more untold history that textbooks skip. And tell me clearly in the comments below, what topic should we uncover together next time? You decide the direction. I will make it happen. Thanks for watching. Stay curious. Stay deeply human.